So the Proud Boys have been charged with sedition. Sedition, right? You know, like put you up against a wall and shoot you in the face type of sedition. This is from the New York Times, just dropped about 40 minutes ago. It came through on my phone. I was like, holy shit, I got to report on this before I go to work today. It's highly important. If my daughter sounds off while I'm doing this, I apologize. She wanted to hang out with daddy this week, so it is what it is. Anyway, Enrique Tarrio, the former chairman of the Proud Boys, and 4 other members of the far-right group were indicted on Monday for seditious conspiracy in connection with the storming of the Capitol last January, the most serious crime to be charged in the Justice Department's sprawling investigation of the assault. Let's open him up. We'll see what it says. All right. The sedition charges against Mr. Tarrio and his co-defendants, Jason Biggs, Ethan Nordian, Zachary Rail, and Dominic Pizzola, came in the amended indictment that was unsealed in federal district court in Washington. The men had already been charged in an earlier indictment filed in March with conspiring to obstruct the certification of the 2020 presidential election, which took place in the joint session of Congress on January 6, 2021. It was not immediately clear what evidence. Come on, man, listen, stop moving so much. What evidence led to the new charges against the members of the Proud Boys who were central in the effort to storm the Capitol and help forestall President Donald J. Trump's defeat? What defeat? Man, listen, like it's another Proud Boy lieutenant originally charged with the men. Charles Donahoe pleaded guilty in April and was cooperating with the government's inquiry into the group. Around the time Mr. Tarrio's arrest this spring, the federal investigators searched the homes and seized the phones and 3 other high-ranking Proud Boys identified as unindicted co-conspirators in the case, but none of them have been publicly charged. A charge of seditious conspiracy requires prosecutors to prove that force was either used to overthrow the government or to interfere with the execution of federal law. It's not really what it says, but I'll tell you what, man. We're gonna actually look at the law real quick because I think it's kind of important that like we all understand what's going on here. All right, so 18 U.S. Code Section 2384, seditious conspiracy. If two, and by the way, sedition is not an actual charge. It's seditious conspiracy. That's a charge. If 2 or more persons in any state or territory in any place subject to the jurisdiction of the United States conspire to overthrow, put down, or destroy by force the government of the United States, or to levy war against them, or to oppose by force the authority thereof, or by force prevent, hinder, or delay the execution of any law of the United States, or by force to seize or take possession of any property of the United States contrary to the authority thereof, they shall each be fined under this title or in prison not more than 20 years or both. And, you know what I'm saying? Believe it or not, this was not a law until 1948, and then it was updated 56 in 1994, respectively. I'm just saying, it's kind of like that meme that we all share. It's where you go, hey, look, you know, if you just want to be left alone and told the government to go fuck yourselves as a right-wing individual, they will come and burn you down, right? Like Waco or Ruby Ridge. But if you're left-wing, you could do something like CHOP and literally do this, right? Literally stand here and say that like the United States government has no authority and you are going to take property away from the U.S. government and tell them to fuck themselves. And it's just fine. They'll let you be. They'll even encourage you. This is why most right-wing individuals feel like this shit's bullshit in the end of the day. And I completely understand where you're at. But you know what? In the end of the day, you got to leave this right-wing, left-wing shit alone and understand that, like, this is liberalism, globalism, and crony capitalism. Just run amok. This is the end result of liberal ideas, right? This is not. I'm not talking about liberal with like the political term that Fox News does. I'm talking about liberalism from the Enlightenment. This is the end result of it. This is what this is, legitimately, right? Because legit, like this here is the cathedral fighting back and saying, no, we're in power. It's that simple. Look. Keep this short and sweet for y'all. Enjoy yourself. Like, share, and subscribe. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.